They call us the enlightened ones. We bring facts. We coming from a unique perspective that's black. We talk about everything from sports to the news, the hottest new music or the social issues. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper. They call us the enlightened ones. We think different. They call us the enlightened ones. We think deeper.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another week of the Enlightened Ones podcast. As always, you got your boy Deuce in the building. Got my man James with me. What's happening, baby?
What's up, bro?
Cool.
How you doing today?
Chilling, man. Y'all know Don ain't gonna be here. He might pop up on us. We never know, man. But nah, he's taking care of business, man. He got all that going on. Huge congrats to him again. Man, getting his move on into the brand new home ownership.
Yes,
you know
Lord.
What I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But now we got a special guest host with us today. Y'all seen him on here before. My brother Wigz. What's happening, baby?
Hey, man, all praise to Allah. Yes, Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's happening, boss, man? Good to see my brother, man.
Yes, Lord. You know, beautiful Sunday, beautiful chat with the brothers, beautiful day for growth, you know.
Absolutely.
All that in one, baby.
Got the big general, man. Got the big general. You already know how we moving, man. Man, but nah, definitely good to see y'all, dog. I just got back from Tampa. Like, I literally just got back like an hour ago. I've been up since 3 a.m, so I'm sipping on this iced coffee, trying to get my legs back under me. But let's go and jump to these mental health check-ins, man. How y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro.
I'm feeling wonderful.
Shit, Wiggs, go ahead, start it off, bro. Go ahead, yeah. Let you get on
that.
that.
Shit. I'm gonna set the bar high. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Where you at, brother?
Man, I'm coming in at 10.0 realistically.
Ooh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's just look, you know, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff for real. Actually, you know, I was kind of down on myself last night, you know, but it's like I woke up and, you know what I'm saying, I was just thinking, like, at the end of the day, we all can choose to complain over something, bro. But if I really believe in the higher power, like I say I do, then I should be able to defeat my mind. That should be one of the easiest things to defeat. And I know, you know, mental health and mental problems and, you know, all that stuff is a real battle, you know what I'm saying, day to day. But I was just like, bro, I ain't never been no sucker in life, you know what I'm saying, in the physical realm. I was like, so why am I letting my mind defeat me and letting situations become bigger than me or God? So I was just like, bro, I'm done with this shit, bro. And I really felt like a sense of peace, brother. So shit, I'm right back at the 10, Jack.
Yes, sir.
I definitely, and I respect that shit too, man, because I mean, we can work on our like physical body muscles and shit, you know what I'm saying? Wiggs are gonna be 6-pack shawty his whole life. But that brain, people don't realize that brain's a muscle we need to work too, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be letting the mind get the best of us, man. So that self-awareness that you had too, man, of just knowing like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? We always get doubt, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But that self-awareness is huge, man. It's just exercising that brain for real, man. Challenging ourselves and shit. When you do it, you see Wiggs at a 10, man. So, hey,
hell yeah.
Work on that physical, as well as spiritual and mental for real, man. But nah, it's definitely love. And I'm gonna go next, man. I'm sorry, James, but I'm gonna keep it going. I'm at a 10 again this week, bro. I'm not even gonna play you. I'm definitely at a 10. Like I said, I just came back from Tampa, man. I was out with my fraternity brothers at our 86th grand chapter meeting down in Tampa. It was brothers from all over the world, man. It was
Hey,
love,
brother,
man.
hold on. Not to even cut you off, but I just didn't want to forget it. When you call it the 86th grand chapter meeting, like what's the differentiation with that and the other ones? Like what's the significance with the 86th grand chapter?
So this is our national joint. Like we have a national joint where it's like everybody across the world for real, because we got chapters, you know, Germany, Bermuda, Africa, you know what I'm saying? They just did DR just got a chapter out there. Like this is when
Mm-hmm.
everybody comes in, and we have a province level. Like my province is DC, Maryland, Virginia, and Bermuda. We have our own joint every year that we do. And then we have a local chapter level, like here in Roanoke, I'm the president of my chapter. So it's three different governing
Mm-hmm.
levels, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, now that's I'm glad you asked that too, just in case anybody listening, they might want to know what the hell is the grand chapter mean, you know what I'm
Hell,
saying?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
learned something too.
Exactly. But it's always crazy because they come in, though the Deltas just did their big one like that too in Indianapolis.
Mm.
So, I'm
Who's
sure
who's y'all's like what would y'all
Counterpart.
call them? Sister sorority or
Yeah.
whatever? Like who's
yeah,
y'all?
sisters, deltas, you know what I'm saying? Pyramids and
Deltas.
diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We both read
Period.
it up. You dig? Uh,
Shine bright like a diamond.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But nah, yeah, it was great, man. Just because that brotherhood, man, me and Don was actually talking yesterday about that brotherhood. Like, it's crazy. Like, Wiggs is my little brother, man, and I'm meeting people that's showing me love. They ain't gonna show me as much love as Wiggs is gonna show me, but they
Mhm.
showing me love just like family would show me, man. It's like
Yeah,
you never met me a
yeah.
day in your life, and you just breaking
And
bread,
you
doing whatever. Like,
yeah.
I know you there for me, so it was huge. And the reason I even went to attend was because I met a brother on my flight back in Atlanta that just randomly happened to be flying to Roanoke too for business, and he ended
Mm-hmm.
up blessing me with something, man. And just like that love and connection, man. I'm like, it capped off a good weekend of brotherhood, and I was like, I told him, I'm like, you sealed the deal on brotherhood for me, right there, dog. Like, it was great, man. So I'm at it's back to back tens, man. It's a new record on the Enlightened Ones podcast, and this shit ain't never
Shit,
probably gonna happen again, at least for me. But
we about to break it. We about to break it right now.
yeah, but I'll take it.
Yep. Because
But
I'm gonna go ahead and put myself at a 10 too. Ain't I was gonna do 9.5,
ooh,
but ain't no reason to leave out that
hey,
0.5
okay.
when
Oh
Brother
Period.
Wiz
shit.
Yes,
came in here
Lord.
and gave me that message this morning. I feel good, man.
Ooh
Yes,
Feel good.
Lord.
shit.
Got my youngest in
Okay.
the
Yes,
other room
Lord.
chilling, so it's been a good weekend. Got to hang out with the family. Of course, get to talk to
And
you
come
guys
on,
again
man.
today. So hey, it's a
Yes,
good day.
sir.
I woke
Ah,
up, didn't
Yes, sir.
hey, I love
Man,
it,
come
man.
I? On,
Yes,
man.
sir.
For real.
Count your
Take it at
blessings
10.
more than your shortcomings, man. That's all we
Yes,
gotta
sir.
do, baby. Serious talk.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. It was nah, it's dope, man. I'm glad, man. It's good energy, man. It's good
Oh
energy out there
yeah.
right now, man. I know it ain't always gonna stay like this, but I'm gonna ride
Mm-mm.
this wave, man, for as long as I can, dog. On the
Facts.
real. But nah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I already know shit. If Don was here, Don be at a 10 too, man. First house,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
he
just
probably
Oh
got
celebrating his
something.
yeah.
daughter's birthday. Man, I know he's at a
Oh
10.
yeah.
He might be a
Yes,
little
sir.
under a 10 just because he been doing work,
And he tired a
moving and
little.
shit. Yeah. But I think mentally he's a
Mm-hmm.
10 though. I'm gonna put a 10 out there for him as
Mm-hmm.
well too. But nah, appreciate you, man. Love y'all brothers too for sure, man. And I'm
Sure.
just
Yes,
glad to
sir. Big
see us
love.
up, man. Love to see us up.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and move. Let's jump to some topics, man. Let's start off with a little bit of sports, man. Like we move, man. We got Shannon Sharpe. We already know he had his big fallout with I ain't gonna call it a big fallout, but
Yeah,
he
just a disagreement.
you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He left, wanted to do different
Mm-hmm.
things. So there's a little buzz going around about him going on First Take. Um, Stephen A. Smith comes out like, hey, I think my man be a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, as much
Mm-hmm.
people hate on Stephen A. I ain't even gonna say hate, just disagree with him. I will say he does look out for his people. To me personally, I think he does. But
Mm-hmm.
how y'all
Mm-hmm.
feel? Would y'all like to see Shannon Sharpe on First Take?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like he's done grown a big enough audience on the platform that he was previously
Oh
on that
yeah, for sure.
the views and everything will still be there. But I mean, at the end of the day, regardless being a millionaire or not, it has to make sense financially, I guess. I mean,
Yep.
I definitely don't have no reserves about it. I would like to see him on there because
Uh-huh.
I think he has a real good presence on the national air. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
he's very knowledgeable about sports, and he he uh he's fair. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna like who he
Mm-hmm.
likes, but he's the to me on his way to being an expert analyst. So yeah, I like
Oh
to see him
yeah.
on the air. So like I said, if he can make it make sense with the money wise, feasible for him, nigga, yes, Lord.
Oh yeah. And plus, I think he'd fit right on in there with Stephen A.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah, he's
That'd
a
be a good
chatterbox.
show.
A
Yeah.
chatterbox. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I got a couple things. Money wise, I think about that big like cleaning house
Oh yeah, they cleaned house.
Disney in general just did. with ESPN and shit. They just cleaned house. So I don't know if they just did all that. So they would have to pay Shannon Sharpe some bread. Like, you're not gonna get him
Some
cheap
stupid
by
cake.
any means.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
need your platform. You know what I'm saying? He's already established himself and his name. So he doesn't need it. So the bag is gonna have to be right. And I'm sure that's gonna rub some people wrong if they just got laid off and then now you done pay this man a bag to come on First Take. But then I see there's another angle with Stephen A. And I just, even though I get it, I don't want to have to see two black men that I really love and respect going back and forth with each other, man. Like, it's it just had that angle, but I get it. It ain't nothing serious or nothing, like, it ain't no real beef.
Yeah.
But
But
they
I feel
two
you though.
educated brothers. You know what I'm saying? They two educated brothers. I think they'll give some good dialogue. I'd be for it.
But hold on. I say this too though, Dutch. With them being two educated brothers and them knowing the power of the media and them already having to work with, you know what I'm saying, let's just call it what it is, a white man, and watching what you say because they always try to turn it into a race thing. I think, but you know how we are anyway. We might blast each other on the TV and anything like, damn nigga, at the end you was right, fam. My fault, bro. You know how we are, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I think they be able to work good, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, keep people tuned in because they really know what they talking about and gonna be able to come from real educated points of view. But let me say this too while we on that, bro. You see what Killer Cam is doing, bro. He done had Stephen A on there. He done had he was just talking to Magic Johnson on the FaceTime. Now, with that being said, and already with the success of Club Shay Shay, man, why don't that man just try to do something, like that? Start off on the straight tube or Patreon or something like that, and then get him jumping onto a network. Do you think that's a good look, like, for him, or do you think that's like taking a step back, or is that just taking a step into ownership? Which one you
like? If he
at
just went just straight say, you know what, I don't want to do something with somebody else. I just want to have my own shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I never see anybody doing their own thing as a step back for real. Because you would think some people will want to get on First Take just because they know it could boost them to do their own thing. They building their name so that they can go out and have their own show. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it as that. And I wouldn't be mad if Shannon Sharpe did. I listen to Club Shay Shay. I love that shit. And I actually love I love it in general with these sports people going out and doing that shit because they're not just interviewing sports players and stuff like that. Like they're interviewing everybody. And that's one thing I've loved about First Take. It's not just sports. They're hitting on social justice, race, everything, man. Like it ain't just sports, and it ain't never just gonna be about sports. That's why I always hate that shut up and dribble shit. Like, nah, it's not just sports for us. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a little bit more.
Come on,
for sure.
But nah, I'd be open to it, man. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see. I know if he gets that bag again, it's gonna be some people gonna be in their feelings.
And they both left Skip.
Yeah, that is funny. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, y'all both said, "All right, bro." You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, Skip. We gone, bro.
Yeah,
holla at me.
Nah, you on hiatus again.
Yeah, they both gave respect to him, man. Agree to disagree, but it is.
He gave him that platform.
I think Skip, he's knowledgeable. He's just an idiot sometimes with how he says stuff. And fam, like, I ain't even trying to be racist, bro, but I see it every day. Oh, white motherfuckers are stubborn, fam. They stuck in their ways. They worse than anybody. You're not gonna tell them they can't say this or how they can say it.
There's some of them. You know what I'm saying? With Skip, you're not about to change Skip at all. That's the thing.
You're not changing Skip.
Nah, you're not gonna change him. And I think that, to me, honestly, and I'm kind of glad you brought it up. I'm not even gonna say all old white men ain't gonna change.
Yeah, you're right. I might be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, but I think, like, in that case, I don't think he's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I think Shannon Sharpe realized that too. Like, especially after the Damar Hamlin thing, he's like, all right, this dude he's gonna be who he is. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he got big, famous, getting the bag, whatever. So more power to him. But you be like, hey, that's not the route I want to go. It's not who I want to, associate with no more. I want to do my own shit, or let me get on here with this brother. Let's boost and do something different. So I don't know though. Staying on some sports though, we got there's been a lot of drama and back and forth with this running back situation. I don't know if y'all seen it. None of these top running backs is getting the bag they want. Nobody's coming with these deals that they think they deserve. I saw a little data that said that kickers last year made more than running backs, which is
wild.
crazy as hell to me, especially if you think about how the dynamics of running backs have changed. Over like the last 5-10 years, you have to be a dual
5
role.
even, bro.
You got to be a dual threat. You can't. There's no more just running the ball. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be able to catch too.
Yeah, if you're not a dual and you can't, hit the
Or if
slot
you
or
can't
something
block,
like that. Yeah, you know what I'm
block.
saying? It's a lot to it, man. So to me, I feel like it's gotten harder to be a running back. Those power back days are pretty much gone. You can get you a power back for cheap, but you're not gonna be a star running back as a power back no more like you used to be. But what y'all think though? You think they deserve the bag, or is it y'all just gonna have to hush?
Well, I mean,
Y'all's role ain't that relevant, or because some people see it as running backs are a dime a dozen these days. Like, all right, you don't want to do it, I'll put somebody else in and they'll get the job done.
shit, growing up playing running back and coming from,
Yeah.
coming from and seeing some raw running backs like we seen growing up, bro, like from the family, the hometown, and the NFL people that we grew up watching, the people we grew up watching in college. The game's not like that no more, though, fam. They are throwing that peel. Everybody is throwing that peel. So I think that the running backs do deserve the bread, but I mean they've done changed their offensive scheme so much, brother. I'm not saying it's making the running back obsolete, fam, but like nigga, they telling you the kicker's getting paid more than the running back, fam. So that means the kicker's having more value, fam. They basically saying we can utilize them more than we can a running back because what you can't do, we can put somebody who plays tight end back here just to fill a position and block.
Just to
as
block.
long as we got somebody to catch the ball,
And you see them, they put them little slot receivers back in the backfield.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit,
That's what I'm
Steelers,
saying,
we do it a
bro.
lot, bro. We'll throw a slot receiver in there quick, run the ball because you got the speed real quick on them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the game's changing, Dutch. You know what I'm saying? I guess we was born in, in the tail end of a generation in the beginning of, the transformation, like the early 2000s and shit. So we was able to see like little shifts from, the era previously. But bro, we gotta realize shit, our childhood was 20 years ago, boy. The game's evolving. It's changing,
Yeah, it really is. So kind of how I feel about the situation is I think running backs deserve the bread because they're having to really do two roles now. But I say the running backs that are good at being dual running backs deserve the bag.
Yeah, there's a lot of
everybody don't just get it.
If you're a one-dimensional running back, you don't deserve to get paid like that. Like you definitely, you still got a key role. You should deserve that money, but you're not about to get that max that you're thinking you about to get if you can't be a good dual threat. You have to be a dual threat.
I'll tell you what. You can look at them like a special teams player. If they just a one-sided, one-dimensional running back, it's almost like a punt returner or something.
Yeah,
so I mean, like you said, you gotta pay what you weigh, man. For real, shit is what it is. But like you said though, if they bringing that heat to the pad, yes sir. If you doing both things, you showing that, you deserve the bag because being a running back, nigga, you getting beat up whether you getting a pill regardless. So.
Oh, yeah. Because if I got you in the backfield and the defense is worried about if you're going to run it or catch it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a daily offense at that point.
Exactly. I want to make it hard for you to, prepare your scheme against us because you don't know if I'm going to be running down your throat the whole game or if I'm going to switch up and catch some bombs on your ass.
Hey, and that's why I still think the running back position is still valuable because if you get that good running back, it'll change the game.
It will change the game because I forgot what game it was, what team, but these motherfuckers, the running game was just going, and they just, what the hell we need to throw a ball for? And I want to say like 90% of the plays, that whole game was just running, and the defense couldn't stop. So they're like, shit, why would we switch up if we just running down your throat? But them are one-off games. You don't see that shit all the time.
Not all the time, no.
And if you look at it, there's no running back in the NFL right now that's just gonna just straight run it down your throat the whole game. Derrick Henry's
No
probably
sir.
the closest to that to me of just I can just run it down your throat the whole game. And that's what it was. I think it was the
It probably was
Titans.
him.
I
It probably
think it
was
was the
him.
Titans. I don't even think they got I think they got like a pass in like the fourth quarter, but he was just running down their throats.
That's the other thing too, though. They was right. The running backs ain't the same like they
Nah,
used to be.
nah, the game's changed, man. It
Yep.
evolves, man. Positions change. You either gonna adapt or your ass gonna get rolled over. You're not gonna get a bag. But if I'm seeing people that are like good as both ways, then it's like, nah, you need to pay that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, man. Like who?
But
Hold up. Saquon Barkley, and he won one of the main ones complaining right now.
Mhm.
yeah, Saquon is. I got mixed feelings on Saquon. I think he deserves money. Because he did have a hell of a season last year.
Oh yeah.
But if you think about before injuries and shit like that, it's like I'm gonna need a little bit more than just one bomb year out of your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna need a little bit more. I get it. It's his is tough, but my thing, only reason I would really pay Saquon because you paid Daniel Jones all this bread, and he's not like that to me personally. So I'm like, if you can pay him all this money and he's not anything super special, pay that man Saquon, man.
Yeah, give him his money.
But nah, man. Staying on NFL too, man. This is definitely a magical time for us as black people because we finally got a black owner inside the NFL. Magic Johnson and the group he's with, his investment group. They finally sealed the deal on the Washington Commanders.
Yes, sir.
And I watched his speech, man. He was, brought him to tears, man. It's a huge thing. And if you sit here and think about it, like majority of the players in the NFL are black, why don't we have any kind of black
Ownership.
representation at that level?
Come on.
And you don't know what kind of precedent that's going to set going forward for other black men. There's a lot of wealthy ass black men that can buy teams. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't have that opportunity. It's not given to them. So I'm hoping this does something big. I hope they really turn that franchise around. I'm right here next to it too. So if it's looking good, I might come up, show some love. But I'm ready to see it, man. But y'all think it's gonna, set off a fire of all right. We got somebody. I know he's not full majority owner, but he can say I'm one of the owners of the Washington Commanders.
I think it's definitely going to change the trajectory just because Magic Johnson, regardless if he's the main sole owner or not, he's definitely going to be the face. He's definitely going to be the one talking, you know what I'm saying, be like the
Oh yeah,
leader
they're
of the
gonna use the shit out
organization.
that boy. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think just by him showing face and him being in the media and stuff like that and being a representative as an owner of the team, yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be able to make a change. How long it's gonna take, I ain't for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you put it in people's face, they ain't got nothing to do but accept it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think him going there to the Washington is gonna be nice, especially since they kind of really into like I'd say they're into like a rebuild kind of stage.
Yeah, they've just had so much drama with Dan Snyder over the last like 20. They've been bums. They've sucked. They just
the name change and all that shit.
Name change allegations, which I'm honestly kind of excited about that because they talking about a whole nother new rebrand of them. So
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna look nice.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do with it.
Mm-hmm. I am excited. And it's gonna be just like the Deion Sanders situation. It's like, let's see what happens, and that's gonna decide where it goes. I'm like, all right, we gave y'all a chance. These motherfuckers still trash. They still got allegations on this and that. Yeah, we ain't doing this no more or whatever. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I definitely think that he'll be one of the main faces involved in that. But it's just good too. Like when owners are getting together, voting on stuff, things like that. We got one of us at the table, man, speaking up on our behalves. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for our best interests as well.
Yep.
But now, yeah, appreciate that, man. Power to Magic Johnson, man, for sure. But let's talk about another black man that's lost his marbles a little bit. Travis King. I think he's Army, ain't he? I think he was Army.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, I was hoping he's something else, but I'm pretty sure he's
he's with your boys.
That's
He's
what I
with your
trying to
boys.
say.
you know, I was hoping he was gonna be Navy so I could throw him on James, but
Nah, that ain't on me.
That's
yeah, whose
that
man's is
Ginobili ain't
this?
my homie. That's that Ginobili ain't my homie to begin with.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh
nah,
yes, Army.
he's Army. He lost his mind a little bit, and this brother, stationed out in South Korea. I know a lot of people that get stationed out there. He got in a fight, got locked up. They said they've been having some issues with him, and after he got locked up for that, he was saying that he's not going back to the United States or anything. He's from one of them weird ass, to me, non-black areas as to begin with. So that's probably why he's a little bit different. Wisconsin. Yeah, he's from Wisconsin. There you go, right there.
He's
Oh
done.
yeah.
He's done.
Yeah,
See this
but
picture?
yeah, he don't want to go back nowhere. He said he wasn't going back to the United States. I think they was about to discharge him and everything too, just because he's been a little off. But he was locked up. They was taking him back. Somehow he got loose and ran his ass out to North Korea, which I have no idea what was going through his mind, thinking North Korea is the place that I need to go, because
Yeah, I
they
don't know
ain't
about
gonna
that.
like your black ass either, dog.
Nah.
Hold on. So where was he? So he was locked up and escaped
Yeah,
and
they
ran
said
to
and that's the details I want more of, and they've been a little tight lipped with
him.
everything, because it's like,
Who
how
had
did
him locked up?
the military?
Oh, our military.
Yeah, the army had him locked up, and they was
Okay,
about to bring
so
him
our
back.
military. Okay, and he said, "I'm out of here. I'm about to go to North Korea."
Yep. So I'm looking at it. Said he was scheduled to return to the United States on that Monday, but managed to slip past his military escort and was seen wearing civilian clothes. Ran into the DMZ and got over there to North Korea.
Sound like some
So,
army shit.
hey, chill, bro. They said that he was shouting "ha ha ha" as he was running, making a mad dash to North Korea.
Yeah. He done lost it.
That's what I'm
Man,
saying.
wilding.
He's definitely
Damn.
lost his mind. I
That
don't.
he had a bad batch. Golly. That nigga got high. That nigga got high. What
I
the
don't know
hell?
what he was on. I don't know what he was thinking. But my question is this: do you think the United States should even risk trying to make some kind of deal for him? I'm thinking of like I know it's not apples to apples, but I'm thinking of the Brittany Griner situation and her going to Russia and shit and having her issues. Do you think the United States should be trying to work something out to get him back?
Nah, because check this out. She was over there playing ball. She was just trying to bring a little bit of smoke back in the cartridges, man. This nigga, he ran up there being all
He went
silly.
over there.
So nah, fam. Yeah, stay up there, fam. I ain't even trying to be, saying one's better than the other.
Yeah.
They both American people, but hey, fam, we not making no deals. People's dying over here every day, B, that want to live. You want to run over there, fam. Stay over there, Jack.
And that's why I've been conflicted, because I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, he's a serviceman. I always got love ties.
Yeah.
But then it's like, and I try to think in my head too. I'm like, okay, maybe he had some mental issues, and that's what made him do what he had to do. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, bruh, your ass jetted over there, dog. I ain't.
What was his job? What was his job? He ain't no intel, nothing like that. Was
I don't think he had anything crazy like that,
so
but
he
I
ain't a
don't
risk.
know.
So he ain't a risk.
And that's a valid point, because if he had like some knowledge or some shit,
knowledge or some shit, maybe, but I don't know. With him just doing that free of his own will, because that's how they're gonna look at it, regardless if he's got some mental illness or not, until they get him checked out. So right now, I don't see why they would.
I don't think so. Just looking at his rank, he's lower enlisted. So if anything, he had very little knowledge to anything. But people can still hack, get in different kind of intel shit like that.
He looks silly anyway.
He does look silly. In all fairness, the brother looks silly.
Yes,
he looked like the type of nigga that would run to North Korea. When I saw him, I was like, and you know what? That's a good point, because when I first heard about it, I didn't even. In my mind, I'm thinking, all right, it's crazy white boy that ran across out of North Korea, and then I seen him. I said, oh hell no.
Yeah, young ET head ass.
Yeah, he even worse, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't a brother doing this shit. I'm like, and I was like, he's from Wisconsin. I was like, he's one of them brothers.
Yeah, he's one of them brothers.
He ain't a brother, he's a brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's over there working in one of them Korean salons right now, installing wigs. Right now.
Wow. He's stupid.
Right now.
I think, you know what? He's probably thinking, you know what? Kim Jong fucked with Dennis Rodman, you know what I'm saying? Like black people. I go there, you know, that'd be my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said I'm weird just like him. So we
yeah. Right yeah. Kim Jong like, oh shit.
Weird nigga.
You stupid. Oh man, but now let's see what else.
Hell, they might kick his ass back. They might send him back.
Hey. Yeah, they might say no. We don't want him.
Hey, get this motherfucker out of here.
It's crazy, dog.
He wilding out here.
He's too much, Jack.
Yeah, but my thing is when people do shit like that, I always do like, hey, if that motherfucker want to go that bad, keep his ass there.
Keep his ass there, man.
But then it's also like he might have had some mental breakdown or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know which way they do it. You can blame the army on not having a good escort and letting him escape. Yeah, now it's your responsibility to bring him back. Because if you did your job, he wouldn't have had a chance to break for it.
Yeah, and how far away?
Yeah.
This shit making no sense to me.
It's not making sense.
You heard this man say, "Ha ha ha," running away. How far did he run, my nigga? And how do y'all let him get away from y'all like that? That's just wild to me.
Yeah, these are questions that need some answers, my man. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I want some full details because I know between South Korea and North Korea, I mean, they got like big minefields and shit. So I just in my head, I'm envisioning this nigga just running through this minefield.
Did the North Koreans step up and protect him and shit? Like, what's going on? Like,
I mean,
and there's nothing been heard. They haven't made any statements on it or nothing. They ain't said shit about this man being over there. Nothing.
They don't care. They trying to forget it happened.
Yeah, they said we've reached out, on some diplomatic shit to, like, let's talk, and they ain't got no kind of Kim Jong like, nigga, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know about no black person running over here.
Yeah, who y'all talking about?
Yeah, we ain't see him.
We ain't see that.
The alligators ate him, boy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That shit's wild though, man. There was another crazy situation too out in I think it was Dubai. This lady got locked up for yelling at a rental car agent. And I know Dubai got some crazy ass laws, especially with women. Women ain't allowed to raise their voice. And shit, I'm about to enforce that in my house. Like, hey,
you can go to says you can go to jail up to 1 year in jail for cursing, and it's up to like a 10,000 fine and dirhams, whatever that is. Like money.
Man, you better watch your tone, girl.
Yeah.
They don't even gotta check that girl's temperature. Soon as that boy's he's going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yeah,
that's crazy, boy.
That's the thing, though. Go ahead,
bro.
My bad. But shit, that's one of them things where you just gotta understand where you at.
Yeah,
where you at.
That's what irritates me with all these situations. Like, some laws and shit can be stupid, fam. You in that country, dog. You can't. And I think that's the problem with Americans. We think we can just go to places and just be an American. No, nigga, this ain't our country, dog.
Good. One of the things that I be dealing with when I be talking to niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying, and white people too, because I mean now, in our situation, systematic racism does exist. So you know what I'm saying, there are certain constraints and stuff that are placed on us at the day we was born just by the U.S. Constitution. You know what I'm saying, and just how it was written. Mm-hmm. But they be really complaining about stuff over here, like, bruh, do y'all not know how oppressed other countries are, bro? I'm not saying it's peaches and cream over here, bro, but like, bro, women, y'all over here shaking ass, wearing what the hell y'all want to wear, titties out, pussy lips out, bro. If you even show an ounce of skin over there, you getting beat to death. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
women getting beheaded. Middle East,
bruh,
and they poisoning these women and shit. Like,
bruh,
you need to realize how good you got and get some act right.
Bruh,
I'm glad you brought
there was
that
a
up.
video. Yeah, there was a video with what's her name, Sukiana. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that in London.
Bruh, her stay in London.
That shit was embarrassing, dog. That shit was embarrassing, bro.
They wonder why they don't want niggas nowhere.
Did you see that, James?
No, I didn't see that, but it sounded like some wild shit.
Sukihana was out there. Like, I hate when people got to do the most, and I think we live in this climate nowadays where it's like if you say anything about anybody doing something that's them, then it's offensive. Like, nah, motherfucker, you still gotta have some act right. I don't care. You can be yourself and have act right. Like, she out there just talking about eating booties and all kinds of crazy motherfuckers looking at her like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it wouldn't be no difference if I'm out with my family and shit, and there's a group of girls come over there loud talking about you gonna eat this dude's booty hole and shit later on. Like, I'm not trying to hear all that shit, right?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with my family. You talking all loud and being all obnoxious and shit. Like, that shit is crazy to me, dog. Like, you gotta have there's some point we gotta have some decency. We gotta quit saying, oh, y'all stopping them from being themselves. Nah, man, we still gotta have some decency to us, and there's still like some social norms that you gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And again, you in somebody else's country, dog. Like, our rules don't apply. Americans, we're so arrogant and shit like that to where we think we can go and be big general wherever we go to visit. It don't work.
Then when they lock your ass up, you sitting there wondering why. Nigga, you know why. Can't do it. You can't do that shit over there.
Nah. And like with the Dubai situation, I don't know. Like, they said that, it's all hearsay. They're saying that the dude got loud with her. She got loud back. They locked her up. I actually saw that they put out official statement saying that she wasn't locked up or something like that. And it was like, that wasn't why she was initially arrested or anything. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But she been in there, they said, like 2 months. I looked and she can do some time for that charge. And I think it was like $5,400 charge or something like that. But the thing is, you just can't go nowhere and act up. And one, Dubai is like a crazy, beautiful city, dog, like high tech and shit. Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of like turned off on it because one, y'all know me, I'm ganja man. And I always think back about that dude that went there. He didn't smoke or do nothing out there, but he had to go to the hospital and they found THC in his blood and locked him up. To me, that's when I was like, Dubai is probably gonna be a wrap because if you take me to the hospital, go ahead and put them cuffs on right now because you're gonna find it. You know what I mean?
I'll be going to the jail infirmary. Don't even take me to the hospital.
Don't even take me. Just don't take me down to the cell. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You say you need blood work? Oh shit! Well, just go ahead and take it. Go ahead. I already know where this is gonna go.
Yeah, let's not even waste time.
Tell my mama I'll be there.
That's crazy because you really can't do nothing, fam. You in their country, they can enforce their laws however the hell they want to, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Nigga, that locked up abroad doesn't scare me from traveling a few places without having my act our way together. Boy, because nigga, I would hate to get locked up over there in a foreign country.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. Nah, I ain't.
Bro, it's gladiator school in there. As soon as you get in there, boy, they are fighting to the death. It's like you know how the beginning of not Dark Knight, but what's the Batman Begins before Dark Knight, you know what I'm saying? The Christian Bale trilogy. And you know that prison that he's locked up in and they going ham. And bro, and then you look at Locked Up Abroad, you're like, damn, this is just like the damn movie. These niggas is really brutally fighting to the death over here. Like, yeah, I
can't understand a word the niggas is saying.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. To me, and what James said to me, that's some of the scariest shit. Is I'm locked up and I don't know what none of y'all are fucking saying.
None of y'all are saying.
That's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Dude, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been in a situation like that, being in Germany? And you know what I'm saying, back when you was young Ratchet, was you in a situation where like you was in the field and couldn't understand? You know what I'm saying, like with all the different ethnicities.
Man, absolutely, because they call the Polizei, the police out there. The Polizei one, they not like our I'll say some of our cops, but they gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Like men, women, it don't matter. You get out and start acting crazy, and they typically aren't just gonna bust your ass over anything, but you acting reckless, your ass gonna get fucked. You can ask my man Bill, man. We went to a Jadakiss concert out there.
Yeah.
A young German girl started getting all crazy and shit. They knocked her ass out in front of us, and we like, shit. If you knock her ass out, I don't even want to think about what you're gonna do to me. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like you don't care at all. Like I don't know, but that's the thing. Like no matter where you at, you gotta know. Even traveling in the United States, like I know me when I travel on vacation, I want to get my smoke and chill on. So when I travel, I try to travel to places I know that's weed friendly. You know what I'm saying? That I ain't got to worry about having that issue and got to sneak and smoke and do all this stuff. I'm trying to go out and be comfortable anyway. If I know this country, like there was nothing with my mom be like, hey, let's go to Russia. I think that'd be fun. No, because I know I'm going to jail for something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to follow they laws and rules. And same thing here with Dubai. I don't see myself ever wanting to go to Dubai no more because if I can risk going to jail just because I have some THC in my blood from shit could have been 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm all the way smooth on that.
I don't know. Just get there and just stay outside. You'll probably sweat that shit out the first week anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Boy, let's check it. It's only a crime for the women to get loud though, right? You can yell at your girl, right, boy?
Yeah, you know, in them those type countries, it's women just don't have no power out there.
Don't have no rights. Don't have no rights for real.
They can't do a lot of stuff.
Let me ask you a question though. Now, to me, I'm kind of on the. Now I'm not gonna say I'm on the fence though, because I feel like
where he's going with this.
If you gotta control a girl's every move, you are insecure, nigga. Because like, boy, for sure. You want. But I will say this though. I think what they're trying to do in an overbearing way is like remind a woman that her worth is sacred in a way. Like I like because I mean, when you think about it though, I don't care if a woman got a big old rock on her finger and she's advertising that she's married. If she comes through the ballroom with a sexy little red dress on, showing a little skin, everybody's gonna look. And a lot of niggas I know, I'm gonna fantasize about cooking her. I'm not even gonna say play with you. So I'm just saying though. So like, if a woman came through in a big old robe covering her face up, you don't even have the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, get a glimpse of what they had to offer. So your mind can't even take it to certain places. So like for real, in the sense though, I do feel them. I believe in giving a woman rights now. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a woman what to wear, but like I understand the intent of it. You know what I'm saying, or where it could derive from as to why they act like it.
Yeah, I see your point, man. It is definitely loud and overbearing, but I think it like really comes down to like your preference and stuff too. Like some people might want a nice, loud, ghetto, ratchet ass girl, and some people want a conservative type woman. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't like places like the Middle East where they have these strict laws on women that can't cover their face and can't show their face, things like that.
They can't learn in some places.
You can't put that on every woman. Like if I'm a man and I know, hey, I don't want my wife out here in no bikinis or this or that, then that's the type of woman I'm gonna go look for. You know what I'm saying? But and it's the same thing with because I'm gonna do it to my kid. I do it to my daughters now.
Right.
You're not wearing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
Yeah, you're not wearing
I'm
this.
Gonna check my girl too. Yeah. Your girl's a representation of you, so yeah, she ain't going out the house looking all muffled anyway.
But then some people, and we talked about it last episode with the Keke Palmer situation. I had some insecurities again that I didn't want my girl going out, wearing anything too sexy or whatever. If I'm not there with her, now I'm over it. And I'm like, shit. I think about it from the woman perspective, and I'm like, shit. If she want to go, feel good. Like if I'm out, I'm out in Tampa. My wife ain't with me. I still want to be fresh. Well, I gotta come out here looking all bummy just because she ain't with me. I still want to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Might be some chicks looking or whatever, but I know I'm not about to overstep my boundaries and do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? And she trusts me. I'm not gonna do it. She can be like, "Oh, don't wear that shirt because you might get some attention or something like that." Nah, it's just I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it's just you shouldn't put that all on the whole society, the whole group in that country. Just like I think
Nah.
about
Yep,
here in
nah.
America, like even like religion, you can't push Christianity on everybody here because not everybody here is Christians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
you just can't. I just don't like pushing that one thing on an entire group of people because some women do
Yeah.
think like, hey, we should be conservative and we should dress like this and stay
Mm-hmm.
covered out of respect. And then someone will
Mm-hmm.
like, fuck all that noise. I want to go out here have my ass and shit out. You know what I'm saying? But again,
I'm out of town thugging with my round.
yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
again,
Hey,
respect them social norms. Don't go out here. You out at somebody's church or something, clapping your ass and acting silly. Like, calm down. You know what I mean?
I know this is a side point, but they swim like that too at the YMCA. They come in a full fledged head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
They swim in that
Yeah, they
motherfucker too.
do. And
Mm-hmm.
shout out Nike. Nike has a little things that they can wear
Yeah.
while they swim too, so they be fresh. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They made it for like the Olympic team out. There was a couple of swimmers or something that had it on. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's dope. Um, but no, man, that's definitely good point, Sarah. Fellas, we're gonna wrap up one more topic. A juicy one that's been making his rounds. Our girl Carlee Russell. Uh, Crazy ass story. It's odd because when it first came out, I didn't pay it no mind like that. And then it started out, I started thinking, I'm like, this shit just sounds weird. She saw a baby on the side of the road or something like that, and then called the cops, and then she disappeared.
Nah, word.
I'm like, this shit don't sound right.
I was like, damn, they got it. I was like, damn, I was tuned in too, where I was reading all types of shit, following all
Yeah.
types of stuff on it too.
Yeah,
But
because at
damn, I
first
hope
I
they
didn't.
find that
Then
girl.
I more so started looking into it afterwards. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something in this story. And I'm not seeing it or something like that. But then I started looking like, nah, this shit sound weird, dog. I don't know what's going on. And then she came back and I'm like, all right, where the hell she
Yeah.
been at? And they was taking a while to like come out. Oh, we found the person that took her, whatever. So if it ain't like an instant thing, I'm like, what the
See,
hell
and
is
when
really
she
going
came
on?
back too, people was like online. They were saying that most likely they let her go because of how much national attention it got, and they were saying that was one way for people to get found is if you get taken, and it creates enough national news and all that stuff like that. Traffickers will most likely send it back. So I was like, it's like, man, it's a wild story, but some of the points they was making for us, like before the rest of the shit came out, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah. You know what? Now that you said that, now I can think of it from like a human trafficking point. Because what I was just about to say was, I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody's coming to kidnap a black woman, they're not going down without a fight. You're gonna either
Oh
have to
no.
kill them right there. You're gonna have to kill them right there, or they getting away off the rip. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
fam. The black women I know when I grew up around,
Yeah,
they
they
not
not
just gonna
playing that shit.
Yeah,
They not just about
they
to
gonna be
let
like,
it
you know
go.
what, man, take her, man. We don't even want her no more. She ain't gonna make no money.
But fam, I seen that movie, bro. Have y'all heard about that movie called The Sound of Freedom?
I've heard about it. Somebody was actually telling me about it the
Bro,
other day. I haven't seen it, but
man,
somebody
it's
just
deep.
told me about
It's
it.
about child trafficking. And then just what James said, you know what I'm saying, about the trafficking, it makes me think, bro, like, bro, that's just real. Maybe they did get a hold of her for real or something like that now that he said that. And they was scared of the national
Hype
attention
it
and
was
stuff
been.
like that, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, I watched this, bro, in that movie, bro, just a quick segment. Nigga, they found these two little kids and they went to their house and they try to like tell their daddy, like, yeah, we're gonna get them some pictures so they can have a portfolio and become little models, just like how my little cousin, your little nephew
Mm-hmm.
does, stuff like that. And they brought them to this room, this hotel room, and there's like 12 other kids in there, fam, and they got it set up like to take pictures. And the daddy should have never left, but they like, yeah, parents can't be here, just come back in
Yeah,
2
no,
hours, you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
As soon as
And
you
they
say
did that.
that,
Yeah,
nah, we good.
That was retarded on their part. But
Yeah.
the men came back, bro. They gone. They already in another van, in a trailer, on a boat to another country. And I'm just like, bro, that is scary, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really out here taking people, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And forcing them to do stuff. So, yeah, now that, I mean, him saying that definitely made me think that could be a possibility. But ain't nobody, but who the hell is worried about
Hey,
her, though?
but it was a possibility until the police came out and dropped that search history, and then that shit just became pure comedy. So I'm gonna run through
so
real
what
quick.
Was the search history?
Yeah. Yep. I'll see. I don't need. You don't need to know, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know about the search history? Oh, let me get you hip.
I don't know.
Fill him in, bro. He about to be. He about to be upset.
And they got times and everything. On July 11th, 7:30 a.m., she searched the term, "Do you have to pay for an Amber Alert or search?" On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, she searched for the term "how to take money from a register without being caught." On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., she says Birmingham bus station. So I'm gonna pause real quick. Just from hearing this, it sounds like she's gonna try to act like she's missing, rob something, hop on the bus, and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it don't take Blue's Clues to figure that out.
Yeah. Now coming back into it, July 13th, 2:35 a.m., she searched for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville with a departure date on July 13th. If you're gonna do all this shit, don't go to another city in America. Take your ass out the country.
Hey, go.
On July 13th at 2:10 p.m., she searched for the movie Taken, which that shit killed me. I'm like, she done lost her fucking marbles. I was like, she done lost her motherfucking marbles. And she done, there's still like no clear, like they're still doing this investigation. She ain't came out and said nothing. The internet is obviously taking control and just roasted this woman alive, boy.
They said she was Smollett's sister or something.
Yeah. As soon as I saw this is a juicy situation. As soon as I seen that search history, I was like, it's a juicy Smollett situation, boy. I was like, no, she didn't.
Yeah.
And I hate it too, because like you got families involved, they sick. Your boyfriend, they was trying to say that he had some kind of part in it.
So he getting accused of shit too.
Yeah, he getting accused of shit that ain't even there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she ended up just recently, her job fired her because a lot of people working there was pissed off about it. Like, we've been, worried, doing all this and that. And then people been getting on the company site, giving them 1-star reviews over her, and it's affecting the business. So rightfully so, they can fire her for that. But I was just like, damn, man. All signs point to, and then the police were like, they got cameras, there's no baby. So I'm like, this shit is deep. And I hate it because you did get like some top public people come out, because we have a situation where black people don't get those Amber Alerts and shit like that. So, and it's the same thing with Jussie Smollett and shit of, we had your back, you out here and embarrassing us. And to me, it had a hard impact on missing black kids now, because now it's like, all right, y'all motherfuckers lying. Y'all hooting and hollering about how we need to take it more serious, and then boom, we start trying to take it serious, and then we got to deal with this bullshit. So I got a question for y'all though too, just over the social media side of it, because her boyfriend came out and was like, y'all are cyber bullying her and shit like that. Do y'all consider that cyber bullying people? People coming out with memes and shit on your ass. Do y'all think that's
not because how much national news she got from that situation? You kind of brought this on yourself.
Yeah,
especially if you faking it, you brought this on yourself.
I say cyberbullying when it first came out, we didn't know any details, and people like, this don't sound right. I could see that maybe being a little cyberbullying, because you just automatically, not even really bullying, but you just automatically shutting it down. But now you done came out, after we seen your search history, you opened the door to all fucking smoke coming your way.
You asked for it.
All smoke coming your way. Like, and them memes was good, dog. I ain't gonna lie. The memes, the roasts,
but they always good. It'd be the most fucking memes. They be good.
Hey, Dutch. Hey, Deuce, sir. Hey, you this podcast has taught you to give people the benefit of the doubt. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, you don't care about none of that cyberbullying, you big old idiot. They deserve to talk about you. That's what you really want to say.
Hey, after that, they deserve to roast your ass, dog.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, Dutch. What people don't understand is, fam, if it's put out there, whether you put it out there or not, somebody's gonna have something to say. I know it's hard not to because I be looking at some of the stuff people be commenting. If I'm talking about a controversial subject on the internet or something, but it's like, bro, forget all that. You girl, you got to deal with yourself. Forget people cyberbullying. Why are you trying to lie to these people and steal money out registers and take a trip and fake your missing? That's just don't make no sense.
Yeah, she
I
need
to
figure some stuff out with herself. So if I was them, I wouldn't even pull up social media. You wouldn't even know if people were cyberbullying you or not.
Man, come on, fam.
Everybody in that family need to
deactivate
that shit.
That's who in their right mind, James and James, is not going to think they're going to get clowned after you do something idiotic like that, boy. Like,
what do you expect?
On,
that's
man.
my thing. If I know I got caught after all this shit, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and go on there and deactivate my shit because I know smoke is coming for my ass.
You know it's coming. You know what's coming.
Which one do y'all think was worse though? Do y'all think this was worse than the Juicy Smollett?
I don't see. The only reason why I'm kind of conflicted on it because the Juicy Smollett one was just, bro, you rich, you empowered, you like.
There was no. I just don't understand.
There was no need for it. She probably struggling. She probably an everyday citizen. So I mean, it's probably some shit didn't happen that I can understand. But Juicy Smollett, he was set. He was set.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're right.
The only problem with her that I have is you when you do shit like this, it takes away from the real issue.
That exactly, bro.
And that's the problem.
Because now they really don't want to take it serious no more. Like, all right, we took it serious last time. Why should we believe it now?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I do think the Juicy was worse though, just because that motherfucker had all kinds of details to it that just was like you went too far, bro. You went too far.
With as much as racism is talked about today or complained about today, like you hit on a topic where if we gonna have some shit like that, it needs to be real so people can see that. Don't be faking no bullshit like that. That's the only thing I gotta say about it. It's dumb.
That made us mad because that was when there was all kind of that racial tension in the country. So you had every motherfucking black person on your side with this. Everybody was on your side, and then when that came out, I felt embarrassed that I even publicly defended this man. I was embarrassed, like, damn, I gotta shut the fuck up now because this is some embarrassing shit. And that's why I was like, hit this man with every charge you need to hit him with.
I'm so glad Chappelle roasted his ass.
Oh yeah, he deserved because that's embarrassing, dog. When you get people like coming out like defending you, we going off on people, and you done made this shit up. Come on, bro.
With two of the blackest niggas, you know.
Yeah. Oh man, that was some funny shit though, but nah, fellas, appreciate y'all on the topics, man. James, what you got for us this week on the pick 'em and leave 'em?
Yes, sir. Let me pull it back up. All right, so this week we got it's a little different. So we got a blue pill and a red pill. We're gonna choose a side today. So on the blue pill side, we got some of our favorite TV shows growing up. We got Martin, we got the Proud Family, we got Smart Guy, Everybody Hates Chris, Family Matters, and the Bernie Mac Show. That's on the blue side. Now on the red pill side, we got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, we got the Boondocks, we got Keenan and Kel, the Jamie Foxx Show, That's So Raven, and the Wayans Brothers. Now, first thing we're gonna do is I want y'all to choose a side. Which one you gonna take over? And
that's hard as fuck.
This is tough.
That's hard as shit.
I'll go ahead and tell y'all what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what's happening right now. Oh wait, cause see, I had a side before this nigga said before he started reading them and shit. I had a side, and now I'm like, ooh wee.
Yeah, when you start thinking about it more, and you're like, oh shit. The more you think about it, the harder it gets.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah.
All right. Nah, Dutch, I'm gonna have to say, woo, I gotta go red pilling.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it
either.
I got a red.
I just want to say this. This is hard because this is one of the ones where I fucked with every show on this list. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
You know, sometimes it'd be like, you know what? This one, there was one on this side that I didn't rock with that much.
Yes.
No, all of these was like champs for me.
And both sides got 2 to 3 bangers on them.
Hey, and real quick, I do gotta say this. Shout out the dad on Smart Guy, fraternity brother. He was out there with us this weekend. Shout that nigga out. Yeah, he's a noob. Couldn't tell you his name, but he's always out at the joints.
He's fried. He's an idiot.
He probably ain't done shit since Smart Guy, but shout out him.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he definitely got a bag though. So
yeah, for sure.
What you going with, man? Quit stalling, pick, man.
Where you at,
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. It hurts me. It hurts me to do it too, man. Just because. But I gotta go to the red side too. I just got two of my favorite shows is on that side.
You know what I'm saying? Got it ready.
But it hurts me. It hurts me to get to have to get.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It's gonna hurt you now.
I'm gonna tell y'all the way that I decided on this. I pretty much did a versus. How they stacked up against each other on the list. Like first one I said, who do I like more? Martin or Fresh Prince? I went Fresh Prince. Who do I like more? Proud Family Boondocks. I went Boondocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let y'all know the red side won for me on that. I hate that we all went on the same one, but the red side will fade this left side out in the versus battle. So I had to go
realistically.
You know what I'm saying?
I did the same thing.
Now hold up though. If man, I
really switch them around. They could be.
I want to swap around because I really want to get rid of that. So Raven and put the Bernie Mac show over there.
I would easily do that. Easily.
Yes. Check
if there was any show on that left side I could take over to the right side, it would be Bernie Mac show, hands down.
Definitely. And Raven, you're out of here. You can get over it without your psychic viewings. But but I'm not gonna lie, Raven was like that.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, it was.
Because when she took, boy, all you know is when you hear "You can gaze into the future."
This nigga is stupid.
But nah, so look, let's go through them real quick though, fam. So,
yeah, hold up. I want you to pick your top three on that red side.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your top
all
three.
right, my top three though. Let's go ahead and get it with that. Let's get in with that. If we going with, you know what I'm saying, personal and not as I grown up, but like through my whole childhood.
Personal, how it made you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta go through Kenan and Kel because that was my thing when I was a kid. I got a Kenan and Kel, and I got the Wayans brothers because that was my thing when I was a kid too, and the Fresh Prince, that was my thing when I was a kid. So I got a Fresh Prince, I got a Kenan, and I got a Wayans brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that. I'm
gonna follow up by Wigz just because I'm super close now. I thought I was like, this motherfucker picks the same three as me. Kenan and Kel, absolute must. I gotta do Jamie Foxx and Wayans brothers.
Yeah, and Des did love the Jamie.
I love Jamie Foxx show.
You love Jamie. Yeah, but he was so raw on that show.
He was so raw on that show.
He was raw, and you got what's her name, Francesca, fine ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. And then they had I forgot dude's name on the show. Old proper ass dude. The characters were good on there, dog.
Oh yeah.
It was good, man. All right, James, where you at?
Let's see what James got.
Jamie Foxx is definitely gonna be in there. Yeah, for sure. Okay. The Fresh Prince, and then the last one's tough. I'm gonna put the Boondocks. Because
I wanted to do Boondocks.
They my honorable mention. Period.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never seen an episode of that show that I didn't like.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
The reason I didn't do Boondocks is because I honestly came to the Boondocks late in life. I didn't get on it when it was out prime. I came to the show late. Shout out my man Bill. He put me on Boondocks, and I was hooked afterwards.
And I watched more of that than the Wayans brothers, but I still fucked with the Wayans brother, but I watched the Boondocks more than the Wayans.
Bro, did y'all know that Regina King is the voice of Huey and Riley?
Oh yeah.
I said, damn, bro, show out, Black Queen. Show out.
Yeah. It's odd because it was probably a few days ago. I was watching the video of her going back and forth between them. I was like, okay, she killed it.
Is she? Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, no, Charlamagne is working to bring it back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's coming back. With Aaron McGruder, because when they brought it back before, Aaron McGruder wasn't part of it, and it was trash. So Charlamagne's a huge Boondocks fan. And Aaron McGruder and them, they bringing it back. It's gonna be nice, hopefully.
All right, Deuce. You want to do your top one from that row? You want to do your top row from every one of them on the thing?
No, let's stick to our side, man.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna pick. Like, you know what? That's a good point. We'll do the top. We'll do our favorite one from each row. So I'll start with the blue side. Out of everyone on the blue side, I'm gonna go Bernie Mac show. That shit was just pure comedy. And it was based off one of his like my favorite Bernie Mac stand up talking about his nephew and shit. That shit was just guess I'll
milk and cookies.
That shit.
Him downstairs.
Yeah, him downstairs. That shit is funny as fuck, dog. I can watch that shit nonstop. On the red side, fuck y'all. I did Keenan Kel, Jamie Foxx, Wayne Brothers. I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx show. I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx show on the red.
All right, Wigz, what you got?
Shit, I gotta hit him with that Martin, and I gotta hit him with that Fresh Prince. Right up top. I ain't gotta look.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it
either. My list ain't too much different.
Martin, that nigga, bro. The characters and stuff he played too, he's ridiculous. And he kind of, pioneered it a little bit for us, And then Fresh Prince, it was just so much realness, you know what I'm saying, and different black situations, you know what I'm saying, that make you want to tune in. So yeah, both of them for sure.
That is what I loved about Fresh Prince. You had the comedy, but you also had like some raw, good emotions and like some realistic shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm on the blue side. I'm gonna do Bernie Mac as well. I fucked with that Bernie Mac show, and then Fresh Prince will be mine for the other side.
I'm not mad at it.
Bernie Mac was a raw show too, because Bernie Mac has some lessons in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he always had. Yeah,
Bernie Mac he's gonna always be Bernie Mac, but it was actually a good show. It was a real rich show too. You know what I'm saying? So
all right, but hold on real quick. I'm throwing a curveball. Between those two, pick which one is the best.
Martin, for me.
Okay, you going Martin? For me, I had Jamie Foxx and Bernie Mac. That's fucking hard.
No, I know what you're gonna say, Young James.
You know yours, James.
Yeah, I'm going Fresh Prince. Just because I can relate just a little bit more to Will. I love Fresh Prince. I loved it back then. It's the only reason why I say it just holds just a tad bit above Bernie Mac to me, just a little bit.
Yeah. Knows he likes Jamie Foxx show.
I'm gonna go Jamie Foxx, but I'm gonna let y'all know it's like a millimeter of a difference on this. It ain't no blowout by any means necessary. But
would you marry the kid?
That's the little Jamie Foxx show is just, I don't know, that shit was perfect to me, dog. I don't know, I love that shit. But nah, man, appreciate you, James, with the pick 'em and leave 'em.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that. Before we wrap up,
whoa,
hold on, Willie.
I know y'all niggas seen Kodak Black with Snitch 9, didn't y'all?
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
I did say something. Didn't he? He just dissed him or something.
Boozy did. Well, Boozy came out talking some crazy shit about Kodak.
Yeah, so I'm scrolling through and I see 6ix9ine post talking about music coming, and him and Yak is just like this. Yak's cheesing, and you know what I'm saying? They happy like they brothers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I could see. I could swear I just seen something where they said that an engineer took a verse off of a song because Kodak was dissing 6ix9ine or something.
No. They made a song together, bro.
Oh, they made a song together. Oh, okay.
But that could be, what happened. Kodak got that bag, but dissed him on the song. I don't know. Hold on, though. Let me see if they still got the picture up.
And Boozy, how Boozy come through. So Boozy definitely went to the extreme where he's like, if he'll make a song with him, he'll take some D for $20 million and shit like that. You know how Boozy goes.
Boo got D.
Boozy got D.
Yeah. He said, them niggas in jail, they mad, bro. He said, they mad, bro. Yeah, Boo ain't gonna play with you.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play. So what? Do y'all think that's cool?
Nah.
Y'all think that's all right that he did it?
Well, hold up. See, now I'm gonna let me paint this because I seen a video the other day where they was talking about this whole shit, and they was saying the 6ix9ine situation is, he went into this deal with these dudes, but he's looking at these dudes as they supposed to be his brothers, and they supposed to be looking at him the same way, but they was fucking his girl and doing all this foul shit behind his back. Now, the question came up was, is it really snitching if they ain't following the code either?
Well, my thing, this is how I'm
just putting this question out there.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No, that's no, because I've been watching, podcasts and different interviews and stuff where people surrounding the situation and they asking them questions too. Now, me personally, I can understand where he's coming from, but just me being who I am, coming from where I come from, I have to uphold the code. So I can't be seen with you, and I can't be rocking with you, and I can't condone it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nigga, I understand. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like an eye for an eye. If a nigga, if we in the streets and I take something from you, you gonna want to get your lick back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I hit one of your girls, you gonna want to get your lick back. So, nigga, if you out here smashing my girl and everything, and y'all didn't keep it solid, and y'all want me to keep it solid, yeah, all right. What's Bubba Dub say? Trash. Yeah. Get out of here.
But Wigz, I want you to think about this on some street shit. If I come smoke one of your homies, you see me do it, and it hurt you, it devastated you, are you telling the cops I did it?
Nah, that I'm not.
You're going to take justice in your own hands, pretty much. That's the street code.
I'm definitely.
Whether you my enemy or not, you're not supposed to do that. If you living by that code, you got to follow it. It don't matter what these niggas did to you.
You can't do it. You can't. Nah. I mean, that's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying?
So I see it is this. That's just what it is. 6ix9ine, and he pretty much used them too. He's like, I'm gonna join y'all's gang, do all this stuff, so it builds me up as a rapper. Then when I build up, I'm gonna help y'all out or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the handshake right there. You accepted terms of I'm in the streets now. We shook hands. You following this code now. Whatever they did to you personally, you got to handle that personally. If you did dirt to me, that's no matter what. It don't matter what. If I did dirt with you, we get caught up, I got to sit on that. You know what I'm saying? I have to own that.
You got to sit on it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he put himself in that situation. Yeah. He signed up for that shit.
And that'd be different if he wasn't in this. If he didn't join that gang and they just did all this shit to him and he went in there, hell yeah, snitch on their ass. I don't care. Shit. You had no ties to them.
Yeah.
You didn't do no dirt with them.
You said it right there, Dutch. When you play in fire, you're gonna get burned, and you will get it if you think you're not going to. So you are no exclusion to the rules of the streets, fam. So yeah, once you sign up, fam, you gotta abide by those rules, fam, or you get crucified and punished, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. What it is.
Yep.
So,
but now if it's like I come out there and I can me and James is gonna kick it. We're gonna kick it out in Lex tonight. James gets a little, drunk, and he done smoked somebody, and I'm with him, and we both locked up. Hey, James, bro. Hey,
well, fam, well, see, it's the thing. Yeah, see, even that's a difference. They got to have a conversation between y'all. But I mean, I still couldn't see you. You might beat him half to death in there for not saying, and owning up to it or whatever. But even in that situation, if you're coming into there as a civilian, Dutch, and this nigga's running out here Ratchet City, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you get involved to that, you are still at fault, Dutch. If hold on though. But I think it can go both ways. See, I'm always thinking deep because that's actually a good scenario. It's actually a really good scenario because if he is not Ratchet City and he's just, had a few drinks, so he's maybe a little more on edge. But if he's still a reasonable brother and not Ratchet City, and somebody approaches y'all to where he had to use the excessive force to pull his weapon and use it, I think that he's going to be respectable and be man enough to let him know that.
Exactly. But not everybody's like that because of that fear comes in and you start thinking, I don't want to spend the rest of my life Because I think about it, if one of y'all was with me, I go out, I pop somebody, and they don't know what they arrest us. They don't know which one of us they did it, but they know one of us did it. I'm not gonna let one of y'all even have the chance to go down for it. I'm like, cause I know I did it. So why am I gonna let you throw your life away for something I know I did?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm being like, I ain't saying a word.
I'm just gonna give you a look like, nigga, you better speak up sometime soon, bro.
Whoever pulled that trigger.
Like that's a situation like that happened with me and one of my cousins, boy. We toe up. We just left a Webby concert, boy. You know what I'm saying? We in Springfield, boy. Dog, the light, the traffic light, you know what I'm saying, it's red.
Hey, hold on, man. What's the statute of limitations in Kentucky on some shit before you get going?
Bro, that case is over with, bro.
Okay.
I ain't tripping on that. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm probably about 15 meters from the stoplight in the middle of the road. Just stop, toe up. My foot's on the brake though. I don't know how. So they came up to the window. Long story short, you know what I'm saying? One of our little relatives, love him to death, ain't mad at him, but he had some gas underneath his passenger side seat. I had done, you know what I'm saying, gave him my gas because they woke me up. I didn't have time to, hide my gas or whatever. So we get out, and the officer's like, yeah, man, we searched the car. You showed us your guns and stuff. Everything was cool. But, man, we found some gas up under the seat, man. We know it's not yours. You think it's the passenger. They said, you think it's the passenger of your vehicle? I'm looking at this nigga like, boy,
you don't speak your ass.
Go ahead and take it, because if they want to be jerks for real, fam, I already got mine. That's possession. But if there's another one in another baggie, they can say trafficking if they want. And I got my guns in the car. They can really look at me if they want to. And that nigga ain't saying nothing, boy. And I'm just like, ooh, wee. You know what I'm saying? What is this boy doing? So finally, I was just like, you know what, officer, at the end of the day, I'm a grown man. This is my vehicle. I need to be aware of what's in my vehicle and be able to know what's in there at all times. So regardless, it's mine. They say, oh, man, you a good friend, ain't you? Nigga, I was hot. But yeah, you know what
I remember Wigz. I remember talking to Wigz after this too. Yeah, that motherfucker was hot, boy. But I give Wigz credit. He ate that one. You know what I'm saying? He ate it, and he learned a valuable lesson on who's real and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's what all of it comes down.
And I'm not even gonna say that he ain't real. I love him to death, but fam, he was just so intoxicated to where, all that shit went out the window. You know what I'm saying? And I know me, regardless, I gotta own up to what
Absolutely. Responsibility, accountability. I ain't mad at it. But before we wrap up, I do have a question of the day that came up that I wanted to ask my brothers on here. Question of the day. Would you let your partner read you and your friend's group chat for $100,000?
Read it and memorize it.
Which friend group chat? I got about 4 of them.
Dutch, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Read it, print a copy out of it, put it up on your wall, write it on your mirror in lipstick, do whatever you want. Yeah, for the 100 bands, yeah, I don't care. And you gonna get some of it too. You my girl, we probably invest this, we probably triple flip this tsunami and make it flood. So read that and get mad and get your feelings how you want to, girl. Okay, we got to get right. Yeah, for the 100 bands. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah.
This is what I always say to people.
I ain't got nothing to hide in my shit.
Yeah, but this is what I always say to people, because I ain't got nothing to hide either. But if we ain't all in the group chat, there's gonna be context that we know about with certain things that an outsider is not gonna know about. So this is what I always say to every female. If you go through your man's phone, you are going to find something that you don't like in there. And it might not be nothing bad. It's just you don't know the context of that situation, that conversation, the backstory, whatever. You're going to take something the wrong way. That's why I always tell people, and that's why I've always been one, I'm not going through this girl phone. Because if I go to her phone, I'm going to get my feelings hurt at some point in here.
Boy, come on, fam.
I'm going to be sick.
I'm not even going to lie, boy. There be times because, I'm in a situation right now. It's not nothing local like that. But it's just like, my girl, we not technically together, so she can do whatever the hell she wants. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she is, and I respect her. But guess what? I don't want to lose that respect for her, and I don't want to think otherwise. So I'm not about to go through that girl's phone so I can be over here sad at work and shit like a little boy. Yeah. Nah, fam. See, you can't place yourself in the situations and expect not to feel the wrath of the situation, nigga. You know, like you said, if you read it, you're gonna take it out of context, fam.
Yeah.
If you're not in a situation and don't have the same relationship as you and the other person got. So no, sir.
Depending on the group chat, because if it's a Navy group chat, there's some shit in that motherfucking group chats that she ain't never know about.
Yeah, exactly. So now I can.
Now I gotta explain it now.
Yeah, that's like fuck. I've done it on two situations. In high school, I got on this is some old shit for y'all. In high school, I went through my high school sweethearts on MySpace. Went through her MySpace messages, got my feelings hurt. I mean,
it only take one or two times.
Yeah, I went through it hurt. It was always crazy in them situations too, because you read the first thing and it hurts like a motherfucker, but your dumb ass keeps going.
Keep going,
you just keep stabbing yourself. And I did it one time in college, and it wasn't even going through messages. And then I just went through somebody's like Instagram, looking at old stuff and stuff. And it was just old shit. It had nothing to do with me. We wasn't together at the time, nothing like that. I got my feelings hurt. And I'm like,
hurt because you thought
I don't want to eat.
You thought you had a different person. Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't want to eat nothing.
Say, yeah.
And then hold up. Dude, hold up. You realize what you missing out on. Like, hold up. Oh, that's how you used to be? Oh, what changed?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I was
good now.
I definitely done said that to Deuce before. Bitch, you can't stop being a hoe, fam. You can tone it down. That same shit you was giving them other niggas, I need that same energy, fam. Don't do all that. I need all that. Don't tell me you changed for me. I don't want you to change.
I want that same energy.
I want that same energy, boy. I want that same energy, man.
Yeah, that's take away from this is don't go through nobody's shit, man. If you at that point to where you even need to go through somebody's shit, just end it right there. Don't even waste your time. Man. Don't go through it because you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
You're gonna get your feelings hurt.
In the wise words of our Uncle Nicky, Deuce, don't go snooping unless you want to find something.
Yeah, you're gonna find something.
You're gonna find something, buddy. So don't go snooping unless you want to, brother. If you want something to cry about, by all means, go through her. But it's gonna hurt now. It ain't gonna be just a
get ready for that steam.
Be ready for that for the rest of the week. You know, you gonna see something. The wind's gonna blow a certain way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sit on this couch so I can explain it to you.
But they not even gonna want the explanation because it's just gonna.
But ain't that the worst? Hey, what is the worst feeling, Dutch, than when you wasn't married and maybe you had a significant other, but you was playing real silly in your phone, and then you wake up and you can tell that phone ain't how it was when you went to bed, and she ain't saying nothing right away, but it's just like,
you can feel it in the room. You like, hey, dog. Fuck, and your mind's like, nigga, what? Especially if you doing some shit, you like, which part or which one did you find out?
I fallen asleep with the phone unlocked and woke up and the phone was nowhere to be found. Nigga, I woke up like, oh,
yeah, that's some scary shit.
Let me just go ahead and pack my shit. Down to go.
Hey, Wigz, what's the famous line? So what you gonna do about it now? You know what I'm saying?
So what we gonna do, fam? So what we gonna do, fam? So,
I'm not gonna sit here and lie, do what we gonna do about it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did it. Okay, I did it. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna go from here, nigga?
Man. Shit, hey, fellas, stay out of that life, man. I don't miss that anxiety for nothing, bro.
Nothing, bro. It's just stressful.
But no reason. Dudes, I know we definitely used to do it. We're gonna tell a girl too. And look, fam, if you go back with me, you can't bring this up. I'm not trying to hear this, fam.
So they gonna bring it up. They gonna bring it up regardless.
They still gonna bring it up.
Yeah,
they still gonna bring it up.
Every time that phone vibrates.
But that should be the rule, though. Like, if you're gonna forgive and move on, you gotta forget that shit as much as you possibly can. You can't bring that back up next time shit get ugly. Like, if you either gonna heal and move on, or you gonna hold this shit over my head the rest of this time, and I'm not about to be with you if you just gonna hold that shit over me. Especially if I'm remorseful.
Because even as a man, if I've done forgave somebody for something, I'm not gonna lie. It's still gonna sting and stuff. But one thing, I'm not gonna patronize you for it.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna keep on bringing it up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and women tend to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not telling you to forget about it, but just no, you can't just keep trying to bring it up and making me look like the bad person in the situation every time, and you the victor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the only thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Nah, I appreciate it, fellas. Definitely good messages. One, black men don't cheat. Y'all black boys out there acting silly. You know, tighten up.
You know
tighten up, and just don't go through nobody's shit, man. Like, again, you at that point, call it a day, man. Ain't no point going through somebody's shit, because you're gonna find something.
If you over 30 going through people's phones, you need you really need to change some shit.
Yeah, that's a problem.
We too old for that.
Yeah, we definitely too old for that shit. Oh no, man. But anybody got anything else?
Nah, man. Stay safe, stay prayed up.
Absolutely. Wigz, appreciate you coming on with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Pleasure, bro. Always nice chopping it up with y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Having intellectual conversation is slim to none these days. So, you know, just being able to do that, being able to have those without even having to be under a serious undertone or anything like that, man. It's always good. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yes, sir.
Real talk,
appreciate that energy too, man.
Wigz always gonna bring you that. That's one thing you ain't never gonna have to worry about. Wigz gonna bring that energy
every time.
Have to worry about
it, boy. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do that every time.
Yeah, big old general for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
It's the only thing I can control, brother. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, love y'all, brothers. And as
love
always,
too, brother.
It's the Enlightened Ones podcast. I'll holler at y'all next week.
Stay off the weed.